MC.
Megan, hope you guys are having an amazing summer. If you guys are ever trying to catch me out there on the courts or get some hoops in, you know where to find me. I'll see you guys out there.
What's going on, 2K community? I am super excited for this summer. We're going to be balling out all day, all long. So I can't wait to see you guys in the rec, in the park, on the court. I want to see you guys.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Griffin. Bowen is out there with Carter. Then there's Noah. And it's Ingram, and at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, they've got Nikola Jokic. Kemp is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Stojakovic in at the 2. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Carter, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. They get the rebound.
Anthony wanted to see that play finish the right way. Good job on the offensive glass.
Carter, the pass to Noah. Here's Bowen. Shoots. It's hauled in by Jokic. That's tipped. Griffin with the steal. He kicks to Ingram. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Great open look there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Bowen, defended by Stojakovic. Here's Carter. A beautiful reverse layup.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
Here's Irving. Jokic trying to free himself up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Vince Carter picks one up.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are a few that are in his class in that regard.
Now here is Carter. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Oh, how about the aggressiveness from Noah inside, not allowing himself to be stopped.
Here is Kemp. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Anthony. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Griffin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Ingram against Anthony. On the wing, Irving. Buries it from three-point range.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Carter with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. Passes to Bowen. Outside, Griffin. Pocket 4. Over Kemp. That shot by Griffin, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Irving drives in. Noah with the block.
Defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Feeds to Kemp, and Kemp slams it in.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Carter kicks to Ingram. Over Anthony. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Carter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And using all of his length there. Noah cleaning the offensive glass and able to put that one back home.
Kemp deciding where to go with it. Irving attacking, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure. Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Here's Bowen. His last outing, he had 8 points, and the shot goes in.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Anthony against Ingram. Inside Leaner. Noah with the block.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Irving. Back to Kemp. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Irving passes to Anthony. Nailed from three-point land. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Carter dishes to Ingram. Down low, Griffin. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Can Indiana making a change here? Jordan's checked in. Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. Vince Carter on top.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Pacers. Here's Kemp, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
A beast around the hoop. Kemp beating great defense there.
Pass to Carter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That free throw, no good.
Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Now, here is Irving. His last outing, 16 points for him. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
On defense, the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shots good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 5 points so far.
Nice work that time from Peja Stojakovic, keeping his focus even though the defense was pretty physical with him.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Off target from outside. Indiana leading by 5. Stojakovic kicks to Anthony. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. He has 7.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
And so it's Indiana bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Carter. Noah is out there with Williams. Then it's Bowen. And it's Ingram in the small forward position. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Jokic has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Mike Conley in for Kyrie Irving. Williams passes to Carter. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Ingram.
Even from distance now, Ingram is not afraid to pull the trigger. Just destroying the defense with his long ball.
Conley kicks to Jokic. To the inside. And there's Sean Kemp on the assist by Jokic. Kemp's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Jokic. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Here's Anthony following the score by Vince Carter. Kemp inside.
Oh! My goodness. A vicious dunker. Kemp is truly awesome whenever he takes flight. Special to see him do his thing in the air.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knocked away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Stojakovic. Back to Conley. Outside Kemp. Ingram against Anthony. Lock at 6. Knocks it loose. Here's Kemp. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Bowen. Over Stojakovic. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bowen's got his 2nd bucket.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And the Warriors with some changes. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Noah. And it's McKee in for Brandon Ingram. Kemp passes to Conley. Kemp kicks to Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Carter looking around. Shot from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I think they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Now here's Conley. 8 points his last outing. Shot clock at 3. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Floats it up there for Nurkic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Out to Carter. McKee against Stojakovic. And he gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Griffin. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. It's tipped. Stolen by Stojakovic. Irving against Carter. From the arc. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 9.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now the pass to Bowen. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 3rd assist on the night. Anthony dishes to Irving. Pass to Stojakovic. It's Kemp on the wing. 5 to shoot. Irving's shot is good.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
McKee the pass to Griffin. Ball's knocked loose. McKee against Irving. Outside for Griffin. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Irving, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you. But within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders if you waited just a split second too long.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired.
That's the end of the first
Thanks,
half.
David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 12 points and 3 assists. What'd you think, Shaq, about Indiana?
The way they're shooting it.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. So with Jordan on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Anthony. Kemp is out there with Jokic. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Stojakovic in at the 2-guard spot.
First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. They trail by 7. Anthony, the pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stojakovic. And it's good. The back of the rim and in. Stojakovic has got 9 points.
You can't give Peja any room. This guy is a terrific shooter, especially from the mid-range.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and the wars. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
3-pointers, Stojakovic. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. Bullen the pass to Carter. Oh, Griffin in position. Kemp with the steal. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Pass to Bowen. They get it again.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Irving passes to Jokic. Dishes it to Carmelo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Carmelo Anthony.
That free throw good from Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. Here's Bowen. 7 points in the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, GA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Carter finds Noah. Now here is Carter. Noah trying to get open. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Carter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to Anthony. On the wing, Irving. Over Carter. And it's Irving missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They come out here with authority. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Here are your Indiana Pacemates. Wow.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Griffin finds Noah. Golden State moving the ball around. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
On its way from Irving for 2. The Warriors pull it in. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Irving's got 14. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Pacers. The Warriors also with a sub. Sexton's checked in. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Friday, they will start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And that matchup against the Heat I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
Jokic with the bucket.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Noah kicks to Sexton. Conley against Carter. And he comes up with the deuce. Carter's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Deep 2 from Stojakovic. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Here's Carter. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Anthony with the bucket.
How about Carmelo's handles there? Staying patient and creating for himself out of the offense.
Carter the pass to Griffin. Sexton dishes to Carter. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
The Pacers making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in, and then for Golden State, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Joakim Noah, and Collins subbed in for Blake Griffin.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Carter kicks to Collins. Tipped away and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Stojakovic and the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Sexton's shot is good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers up by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. John Collins is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Carter. Then it's Ingram. And it's Bowen in at shooting guard. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Irving, drops in the breakaway layup. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Carter, the pass to Ingram. Over Anthony. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's Conley with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And that one clearly a foul. Hits the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
Mike Conley.
That's good from Conley. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one is no good. Warriors trail by 13. Griffin kicks to Ingram. Conley against Carter. Over Conley. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 21.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
To the inside, Irving, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
From Mike Conley.
18 points for Kyrie Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Ingram.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Conley, and he converts the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Timeout called the Warriors.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Pacers. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. There's the pass to McKee. Back to Carter. Kicks it to Noah. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, McKee sinks the triple.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Here's Kemp. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pacers leading by 14. Inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Kemp's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Conley, the pass to Kemp. From 11 feet away, nice D from Griffin.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the Pacers call time here.
Time for your Indiana Pacemates, everyone. Let's get excited.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shawn Kemp.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Irving. It's Kemp on the wing. Back to Irving. Anthony against Ingram. 5 on the clock. And Jordan throws it down.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Carter dishes to Noah, and stolen by Jordan. Carter against Irvin. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Pacers leading by 18.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for Indiana.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And, guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against Golden State.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Shawn Kemp.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First one falls for.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
And the Warriors with possession here. Ingram left side. To the wing on the left. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of it. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
We playing chess, ain't no checkers. I form a diamond under pressure, that ain't no cap. I'm fighting the win, pot full of sin. Out in the biz, out in my lens. We taking a stand. You saying I'm fighting the win, pot full of sin. Out in the biz, out in my lens. We taking a stand. I hit the block and I'm running, yeah. I need that fatty on fatty, yeah. For me, I cannot let him down. Beef for me, you better dead it now. If you fed up, get your bread up. Now